Hi all, welcome back to the channel where we discuss everything about AI agents and technology. Now what if I told you that you can write a code, test it, debug it, all with the help of an AI inside your browser? Will you be surprised? Hey, don't be anymore. So today we are going to discuss how you can create an app and sell it. And this will be a real app. So don't forget to subscribe the channel so that you can follow the journey and see how it's performing in future. So we are going to use Replit AI. It's an incredible software which is changing game for entrepreneurs, coders, and anybody who want to build something. So there's no coding language required for this, and you can quickly create apps and prototypes and see whether it's working or not. So whether you're a business owner who want to automate your tasks so that you can 10x your business, or someone who want to create a product or an app and sell it, or you are a student and want to learn more about this AI related development, then this video is for you. So don't go anywhere and stay all the way to the end. Now let me share some of my experience which I had when I built apps earlier, and maybe you had something similar. So first, when if you are someone who don't know how to code, then you have to find a developer or maybe multiple developers depending on skill who can build an app. Then you have to tell them what you actually want to be built, and they will build something, and you'll provide feedback. A lot of iteration goes, a lot of back and forth happens, and in all of these things obviously you have to spend a lot of money. And then when you try to sell the app to customers, they may have certain feedback, they may need changes. So again you come back, iterate, and this whole process takes like weeks or months, and at the end of it you have spent a lot of money to find out whether something will work or not. But with the help of an AI, all this process which I just mentioned could be compressed into just a few hours. Now, before we get started, let's talk about a better way to approach software development or building an app. So first thing is you should always try to find out whether there's a market for this or not. Always try to pre-sell it to your customer. So this app which we are going to build, I've already kind of tested the market. So what I did was I created a web page and provided the offering, and then I ran a Facebook ads so that people can see this offering, and if they're interested they can sign up in waitlist. And some people they signed up, so it indicated that there is a market, there is a group of people who are interested, and personally I also want this app myself. So it's a win-win situation. Now once you have validated that yes there is a need, then you go ahead and create your first prototype. So now we are going to dive in and see how you can build your prototype or this app using Replit AI. Now before building this app, let me tell you something about what we are building. So a lot of business owners, they have a need where they want to capture name, email, and maybe phone number of their customers, so that they can reach out to them again to market something, or provide some offers. And similar need is there for a lot of people who are Airbnb hosts or short-term rental hosts. So what they want is if someone is coming to their house, they provide a barcode which whoever is visiting guest, they can scan it and then share their name, email, and when they do it, that app will share the Wi-Fi details to the customer. So what will happen is this barcode or this process will kind of prompt customer to share their details, which the business owner can later use to market it to them. It is a place where customers can easily find the Wi-Fi details. Let's see how we build it in Replit. Okay, so first let's look for this Replit AI. So you can go to replit.com or search it in Google, either ways. Now before getting started, you will have to create a login credentials. So let's create one. I generally use Google to connect. So you can use Google to connect. Then it'll ask you what kind of plan you want to use. Currently we'll start with a starter free plan. And once we are done building app, and if you want to deploy, we will go ahead with the regular plan. So this software or app product is pretty easy. You just have to describe what you want to build, and it is going to build that app for you. Now what I've seen a lot of people do is they just provide a one-line statement, and then the AI, whether it's Replit or any other AI, it will create something, and then they will keep modifying it, changing it. so many back and forth happens, and it takes huge amount of time to build app, and they may not get something which they're looking for. So what I prefer, and with experience in business analysis, is that provide detailed requirement to the software in one go, so that it can build you something which is comprehensive. So again, currently it may not be very detailed, but this is the requirement which I created separately. So what I'm telling is, can you create an app which do following functionality? First, user should be able to create new account or change password and log in. Once they log in, they see a page which asks them to enter property name, Wi-Fi password. Once they submit, they go get a web link, and once someone clicks on this link, so what's happening is we have provided detailed requirement here, and now just hit start building. So now it will take all these requirements and build something for us. So it's gonna take few minutes. So let it think. Now after analyzing a requirement, it is asking us if we want some of the additional feature. And these are some of the good things it's suggesting. So Postgres SQL database integration. So we'll select it that we want some database to store all the things which we are doing. Analytics dashboard. So yeah, let's do have a dashboard. Custom QR styling, I don't want it. Multiple property management, yes, let's do that. Now approve and start. So now what it is doing is, based on whatever we have provided, it is building app for us. So let's give it a few minutes. Okay, now it has created an app for us. So let's try it out. So first we will try if we can register. So let's register as test123. Good. So when you register, it asks you to add new Wi-Fi credential. That's what we want to do. So let's create this. What we are doing is we are storing a Wi-Fi credential for one of our property, and this is what we will share it with a customer. So currently I'm just giving it some random things to test it. Okay, so it is showing it like this. It has created a QR code and share link. Let's see what this share link do. Okay, so this is the link which we can share it with a customer. So whenever somebody is coming in, this link will be there, or we can have QR code, and then a customer can provide their name, their email, right, and then phone number. And when they provide all their details, a new Wi-Fi and password will be shared. So I'm pretty surprised that in one go it has created app without any issues. But if you see face any issues, then you can type here and ask app to fix this issue. Now let's ask it, like, what kind of code base is this? So can you explain code base for this app? Okay, so it is thinking, and then it will provide you response. So give it a second. So here it has explained the kind of code base, what it has used, what kind of database is there, and what all it has done. Okay. So again, like, if you are technology focused, if you understand technology, you may be able to use this information and modify some of these things. Now, once our app is created, you can deploy it. So for deploy, there are multiple options. You can have a reserved virtual machine, or you can auto scale, or if it is just a website, you can use the static page thing, or if it is a job, you can use this. So it suggests auto scale, but in just be cautious. In some cases, what happen is auto scale resets after some time, so it may not store whatever information is there. It happened with one of my app earlier. So the reserved VM might be a good option in those cases where you want to store databases, have information, and things like that. It may have changed in some time, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, select whatever option you want, and you can upgrade your plan, and app will start working on it. So I hope you found this video helpful. And you can build any app you want this way. I'm going to deploy it and then start socializing it with other users, and keep you updated on progress, how many people are using, how this app is performing. If you have any feedback or suggestions, let me know in the comment. If you want to learn something else, and don't forget to like and subscribe the channel. Thank you. Bye bye.